8th. I'm making my way up to Mount Washington, to the peak. As you can see, I'm in the clouds. Gonna be cloudy all day, so no view for me. But at least I'll get a picture with the sign. After 3.5 hours, I finally started to drop below the cloud line, or the clouds are just going away. Either way, I can finally see. Man, on top this morning, that was, oh, it was so windy. that it was kicking up pebbles, and I was getting hit with pebbles. I thought it was hail at first, and then I realized, no, that's just pebbles. So I don't know how windy it was. Had to have been at least 50, 60 miles an hour. I'm on the calm side of the mountain right now. It's still windy. I'm just in a protected area right now. But just generally making my way down. But I still have to go up a couple more peaks on the way down. So we'll see how that works. I just stopped at the Madison Spring Hut since I'm halfway through my day, about 7.5 miles down, about 7.5 to go. Had some lemonade and some pancakes, and now I got one last climb, Mount Madison. Right there, that big pile of rocks. And then it's downhill for the rest of the day. I'm at the top of Mount Madison. Much better view here. No clouds. There's Mount Washington over there. Still in the clouds, but it looks a lot better than it did when I was there. Finally made it to the tree line, and way down there in the valley is the visitor center, which is where I'm stopping today. And it's another 6 miles of trail, and it's been a long day already, 7 hours already, and I've still got a ways to go. And there's one more look at Mount Washington. Just the very, very peak, still in the clouds. Oh, and you can actually see the road there that goes up to it. You know, that would have been a lot easier if they could have put the trail right down the road. Then I wouldn't have had to climb up all these other mountains. I'm just joking, I know. That's not the way it works. But my feet are really hurting from all these rocks I've been climbing on all day. I'll be very happy to be done tonight. $15 miles today. Now I'm at the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center, and after a lot of texts and some help from my wife, I've got a shuttle ride coming and a hotel waiting for me. And I need a day off because these White Mountains are hard. So, plus the rain is really making it miserable. So yeah, I'm definitely taking tomorrow off. It's August 9th, starting my 0 day, and of course it's raining. I spent the night at a motel, and now I'm gonna walk about a mile down to the hostel, which is a lot cheaper. I'm gonna spend 2 days there, and just do the normal stuff I do in town, resupply, eat as much food as I can, and try to stay out of the rain. So hopefully this rain won't last long. And as soon as it quits, I'll start my walk back down to the hostel.
Behind Carter Notch Hut, you go a quarter mile, there's a trail, a valley, river trail right behind the hut. Goes a quarter mile, that's rock. First night. Second night I went 7 or 8 miles to and then the last night there's a shelter right there, just a couple miles from the route to the trailhead.
August 10th, and I'm getting ready to go back out on trail. I'm going to do 21 miles today through the Wildcat Mountains, and then I'm going to end up right back here again tonight. That's the plan anyway, because there's 2 different pickup points that they do. So they're going to drop me off at the first one and then pick me up at the second one tonight. And then after tonight, I will be out of the White Mountains finally. So hopefully everything will go good today. So I'm about 1.5 miles in for the day. And of course, it's lightly raining. And I'm walking straight up a hill. I mean, a really steep hill, just like the last several days. I think this one's about 2,800 feet of elevation gain, and about half of it is really steep right here. So this will be the hardest part all day. At least that's good. I like the hardest part in the morning. When the weather's the coolest, then I have a chance to recover a little bit during the day. So hopefully I can get through this part pretty quick and still have some energy left, since I'm doing so many miles today. And hopefully I'll get back before dark, which I'm sure I'll do that. That would be like a 13-hour day. I've never put in that many hours before, so I'm sure I'll be done by then. Okay. I'm about 3/4 of the way up Wildcat Mountain, and I am really in the clouds here, but there is no wind at all today. But as you can see, it's really hard climbing. There's just barely enough rock to grab onto. But I should be just about done with the steep part. And then it kind of goes up a lot more gently in a little bit. And then when I get to the top, or close to the top, I should see the ski lift. I'll show it to you when I get there. This area looks like it's wet all the time. There's moss growing on everything. Here it is, Wildcat gondola. Or as I call it, the ski lift. Wildcat Mountain, 4,062 feet. I still can't believe how perfectly calm the wind is up here today. It's a great day for hiking, other than it's wet. But I'm doing pretty good. .3:30, I've still got 8 miles to go. It's extremely slow today. It rained almost the entire day, and it's finally let up, and way off in the distance you can see some mountains. So the clouds have finally lifted, but the rocks are still all wet. I'm just sliding everywhere. I can't get going. It's the problem. That's the problem. I just can't go very fast. And so this is probably going to be one of the longest days I've had hiking. This could be a 12-hour day, or maybe even longer by the time I get back to the road for my pickup. So definitely not what I had planned. It was not supposed to rain all day. So anyway, I'll get there. It's just a long, long day. That's my first view of the day. And down there is Gorham, where I spent the last 2 nights and will spend again tonight whenever I finally get off this trail. But it makes me feel good. At least I can see it now. So I'll just keep walking. Almost to the top of Mount Moriah. See some good views up here. All those clouds just kind of being created from all the moisture up here. They're not moving. They're just sitting there. I've only got maybe another 100 feet to go to get to the top. And then this is finally my last mountain I have to climb today. And then it's downhill to the highway. Oh, 3 miles to go. I'm way down in elevation. I'm pretty much just down to a dirt trail here. I mean, there's a couple rocks, but this is easy walking compared to what I've had all day. And, of course, it never rained here. It doesn't look like it did anyway, because the dirt's dry. I get all the bad luck lately. Slipping and sliding all day on those wet rocks in the pouring rain, and I get down here where the trail's easy and it's all dry. Anyway, this is going to be an extremely long day. It's going to be a 12-hour day. And I still don't have a cell phone signal, so I'm not sure I can even call the guy when I get there. I might have to walk back into town or hitch a ride or something. I'll make it work. August 11th, taking another 0 day. I did 21 miles yesterday on the Wildcat section, and it just destroyed my knees. It was just a miserable day, but just the hiking and the slipping, I'm really banged up. I hurt my knee, hurt my back, hurt my feet. So, I'm in so much pain right now. I just had to take another 0 day. But I am good enough to walk around town. Walking down to get some breakfast right now and just relaxing, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be good to go again. We'll see. I've still got probably 3 more hard days, really hard days, and then it should get a little bit easier. So we'll see what happens.